Everyone, this is Kazam from Kazam 3D, welcoming you to another video. Today we're going to cover an upcoming product update, and it's a kind of a major update. As you know, we have some strand-based hair products, Vellus 2.1, which a lot of you are familiar with. Also, we have some genital hair, strand-based objects, and I haven't paid as much attention to those in quite a while, and I thought that it was just about time we did so. This is not my first attempt at making the video. If I can avoid being interrupted this time, I'll be really happy. But at any rate, our strand-based hair, pubic hair, okay, which has always just been for Golden Palace because I use that a lot, and it seems to be the most popular, third party anyway. But we're also going to add them for new genitalia for Victoria 8 and also for the standard, which is what I'm working on at the moment, also for the standard Genesis 8 genitalia provided by DAS. Let's go ahead and load this triangle. We'll select the appliance and load it. And as you can see, now there are going to be several shapes here. This is just the triangle that I'm working with now. And when it loads, you can see up close that it's pretty kinky. Okay. And that is because when strand-based hair loads in DAS Studio, it loads at base resolution, at least when I save it as a wearable preset, which I do because it's the only way I know of to make absolutely certain that this will follow that through any pose or anywhere in the scene. Okay? So it's annoying to have to go ahead and go edit object geometry and then convert to sub D. Okay. I've saved it as a sub D, but it loads at base resolution. And I think that probably, and this is just a theory, but I think that's probably because DAS wants to avoid having a strand-based hair crash somebody's computer. So they loaded at base resolution and they force you to do that. Well, one of the updates, besides the fact that we're going to be using or making this for 2 more appliances in addition to Golden Palace and several shapes. The really nifty thing, I think, is that a script that I'm adding that will select this hair and convert it to, or convert it back to sub D for you with just a simple double click. I'm pretty excited about that being the case, and hopefully you are too. This script is also going to run on Vellus. Now, Vellus is also getting, besides just the script, it's also going to get some tweaks to the hair maps. Okay, there are a few things about it that I think I could have taken a little more time on with the last iteration. Although it's been a very popular iteration and I haven't even had any complaints, there are some things that as I have used it over the months since it was released, months, plural, there are some things that I think, if I had it to do again, I'd redo that. And so I'm taking this opportunity. I'm going to redo this and that and the other thing and make it what, an artist, a content artist should revisit their products every so often and improve them. Or at least that's my philosophy. And this is just going to be the latest iteration. So this is going to be called Vellus 3. Okay, and it's going to combine this and the genital hair, so it's all there in a one-stop shop. Okay, I'm going to show you about. I would go into with you how to modify this and then save it, but I'm not going to do it on the pubic hair because I'm trying to keep this from becoming an age-restricted video. So I am going to put a little tutorial out there for people using the face, or it might even just be a rubber ball or something, but it's because it would all be the same process for saving this. And I will show you that in a different video that I'm going to create possibly today and maybe not for another day or two. I don't know. But I will walk through that with you. Right now, I just want to show you this product without getting this age restricted. We have 3, Genie, Ginger, and Mary Ann. If you know old television shows from the 70s, you know exactly which characters those refer to, and you will understand why they're called what they are. Genie, of course, is going to be blonde. Ginger will be a redhead, or Ginger, as you Brits like to say, and Marianne will be a brunette. Okay. Now this is being shown at, is this, yes. This is the way it's going to, the script is going to restore it. 1 and 1. My computer will take it up to 2. This particular object, it'll take it up to 2. Yours may take it up higher. Be careful with that, by the way. You don't want to dog your computer out. But you can see that when you make these sub D, they look much, much, much more realistic than they would. And they look a lot more realistic, I think, than the other product that we have for this, which is a very utilitarian, easy to use product called, what is it called? Bikini Hair Bonanza is what I called the package. There are like 4 different hair shapes with 9 different colors on each of them. So those are really good for fun, stylized renders. If you get this close to one of those, they won't look quite as realistic, okay? And that's just the nature of the beast. Now, there were ways for me to tweak that to make them look more realistic up close. Not quite as good as this, but those changes, if I were to implement them, would consume quite a few more resources on your computer than they really need to, okay? And those are just fun. They're not made for close-up photoreal renders. They're made for stylized characters, just for fun. You know, there's a heart shape, a lightning shape, a mohawk, and you know, all that stuff. And there are some wild colors on them, like tequila sunrise, and they're just made for a different purpose, okay? This is for photoreal renders, both of these things, the body and facial, and that are made to be able to facilitate renders that if you post them online, somebody has to look at it real close to see if they can tell if it's a real photograph, okay? These products will give you tools to help make that happen, just as they always have. I'm just, like I said, I'm updating them. This is the triangle. There are going to be some other shapes, okay? And those will be available, as I said, for all of these appliances. Okay, so hopefully you like this and you'll hit the like button and subscribe. But you know, that's if you learned something. I didn't share a lot of teaching information in this video because, as I said, I don't want this to become an age-restricted video, so I can't really move the camera around. And in order to teach you those things, I would have to move the camera around. So we're going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Kazam wishing you happy rendering.